Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going over all of the different campaigns which are ending with this coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so the very first thing I want to go over is there will not be maintenance for the next 2 weeks. As you can see here, the next scheduled maintenance is actually January 8th, 2025. So we will not be getting maintenance on the 25th of December, which is the coming maintenance, and we will also not get a maintenance next week on January 1st. However, do keep in mind that a lot of new content will be kicking in on January 1st, or a lot of new campaigns. Even though we do not have any maintenance, all of those campaigns will just activate automatically the moment January 1st rolls around. Alright, with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about are of course the freebies, because today is PSO2 day. It's still PSO2 day, so please take full advantage of it, as you do get 50 star gems as well as a bunch of goodies over here, and if you're premium, you do get an additional 50 star gems. Now, it is an incredibly good time to take advantage of all of this extra rare drop rate, because as you can see currently in Nameless City, we do get a 400% rare drop rate boost. Someone in my party yesterday live on stream did manage to get a 12-star rarity weapon, so RDR apparently does sort of work. For those who are wondering what strategy we use in Nameless City, the quote-unquote optimal strategy to farm for these 12-star rarity weapons is actually to go in, open the rainbow chest, open the red chest, as well as open all of the wandering chests or the purple chests, and then leave and then come back in to reopen all of those boxes. Keep in mind that the rainbow chest can only be opened once a day, so essentially if you want to be ultra efficient, all you need to do is farm up 40,000 points, open up all 4 red chests, and remake the game. And you can just cycle through this as many times as you want, as quickly as you can, in order to maximize your chances of getting the 12-star rarity weapon. Now, of course, I personally don't really do that, as I'm streaming and we're just kind of chatting and we're just kind of just letting the timer run down as we're killing rappies and just doing other things. But if you are very hell-bent and you want to be as efficient as possible to farm for these 12-star rarity weapons, that's what you're going to do. You're going to stack up as much rare drop rate as possible. Usually I run at around 550% to 560% RDR, and then, you know, you just start beelining to those rainbow boxes, those red boxes, and if you just happen to bump into a couple of those wandering boxes or the purple ones, you open those as well, and hopefully you get a 12-star rarity weapon. Now, if you want your highest chance of obtaining this, it's of course the UQ. Whenever the Stia UQ pops up, it will appear around here. Once this one pops up, you queue up for that, you kill the 2 gigantic looking monkey guys, and then this one has the highest chance of dropping a 12-star rarity weapon, and hopefully with all that extra RDR boost, you know, a couple of you guys might get it. Because I've already seen several people on my friends list obtain the 12-star rarity weapon, and you can actually tell from checking the player market. So if we head over here and we take the player market, we go to product search, we go to our weapons, and we go to 12-star rarity weapons or above, you can see there has been an influx of all of these 12-star rarity weapons. Unfortunately, there is still no katana on the market. I do believe there was a katana on the market several days ago for like 300 or 400 million, and it was like fix of 5 too. Unfortunately, I do not have that money, as I do need to save the rest of my money for the outfit coming out next week, because the Kunoichi outfit looks absolutely amazing, and that's what I'm probably going to be rocking for 2025. Now, while we're still on the topic of Nameless City exploration, you may have noticed that all ship matchmaking has been grayed out. It is now disabled. So you actually cannot queue all ship matchmaking anymore. Sega has taken this down, as you can see right here. They literally did an update right here because of all of the lag as well as all of the issues it was causing. Basically, captains wouldn't die because of the lag. You would kill the captain and it would be in its death animation or the dancing animation, and it would just get stuck there until you failed the trial, and there were just a bunch of other bugs. So Sega made the executive decision to just suspend all ship matchmaking, or just disable it altogether. So, you know, you can't do all ship matchmaking on Nameless City right now. Alright, with all of that out of the way, the next thing I want to to talk about is, of course, the ARKS Records. This week's ARKS Records is West Rotem Dash Solo, so just make sure that you do participate to get your 20 ARKS Record badges. I really hope last week that you guys did take full advantage of the LTQ and got your 200 ARKS Record badges, because if you did obtain your 200 ARKS Record badges, you can literally just buy the 30 star gems here every single week for several weeks actually, which is actually really nice because, well, you have a lot of ARKS Record badges. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Aegis Integra exchange shop over here. Again, we're going to exchange all of our Neo A weapons into Aegis Integras, wabam, and then turn those into Aegis Souls, as well as all of the different Dominas so that we can craft our Halphinales. Alright, once you have your Aegis Soul Force as well as all your Dominas, we're going to head over to the item lab right here. And then we're going to head over to Augment Capsule over here. We're going to type in Halphinale and we're going to craft our regular Halphinales right here. We can craft 2, very nice. Let's see if we can craft a Lux Halphinale. We cannot. So, you know, eventually you do want to be able to craft your Lux Halphinales. As we can see here, the Lux Halphinale prices have gone down again. Yeah, the market is just pretty volatile right now. This did go all the way up to like 350,000 a pop, and now they went back down to 220. I think it just kind of depends on the time of day that you check the market. That's kind of the conclusion that I've come to. But nevertheless, remember on January 1st, we are getting the Super Item Enhancement Support campaign. So when this pops up, I'm sure a lot of people will probably start augmenting. But then again, remember the 12-star rarity weapons are still really rare. So people who would be upgrading are, of course, the people who get the 12-star rarity weapons who decide to actually use it. Because of how rare the 12-star rarity weapons are, a lot of people are just selling it instead because it's worth a lot of money. Basically, if you get it, you're guaranteed like 150 to 200 million minimum. So a lot of people are not really upgrading. And that probably explains why the capsule prices have begun to go down a little bit. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the item recycle shop, because that campaign is still active where you can get 100 star gems. So over here, we're going to exchange 25 NEXQs for 50 star gems, wabam. And then we're going to do the same thing, but on the second option, and where we do 50 NEXQs for another 50 star gems. And there we go, we just earned 100 star gems. You can do the exact same thing with the alpha reactors right here. There's 50 alpha reactors. We do it again, and boom, there's 100 alpha reactors. Very easy. We sell the 100 alpha reactors, 350,000 Meseta. Nice. And as you can see here, we have 4,639 star gems, which we're going to be needing because we're actually going to buy some stuff in the SG shop in a second. But before that, we do need to talk about the Genesis Point shop because it has reset. So when we come to the Genesis Point shop, if you still need any more TA customization discs, you can buy that. There's still the Master Fragments, the Foundia capsules, but the main thing that reset is, of course, all of the minerals. So you definitely want to buy all of the minerals over here, as you know, these are really nice. It's 200 of each of these minerals, and it doesn't actually cost that much. As you can see, I am overcapped because I haven't been farming Lucille Exploration, but if I disable the Master Fragments over here, I am able to purchase all of those minerals as well as all 10 Foundia capsules for a total of 13,000 Genesis points, which is a very good price. So we're going to buy that and yoink. Now, once you've done that, we're simply going to put all these minerals as well as the 10 Foundia capsules into our material storage and we move on. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, the SG shop. We're going to head over to the SG shop over here. And again, there is the once a week and augment item protection. This is only for min-maxers, okay? I cannot fully recommend this to any regular player, as most normal players are probably just going to stick with LC capsules or mid-tier capsules. You guys are not going to be going for ultimate endgame augment, which, you know, cost millions of Meseta per augment. But if you are planning to go super endgame, then this is a very good buy, because it's 450 star gems and you are guaranteed 3 of these end augmentation item protections, and these are very rare. Each of these go for about 120 star gems when they do show up in the treasure shop, but that is assuming that you do have premium. So if you don't have premium and you are planning to go end game, then this is very, very nice because you are guaranteed 3 of these and it costs 450 star gems. And more importantly, you can actually buy this. So for me personally, even though I am a premium member, I will still be buying this because I do need a lot of these protections, as I do use them in a lot of my videos, especially when I augment for end game stuff. So that's something that I will be buying every single week. Now with that out of the way, we're gonna go to our Alliance Badges chain shop over here and pick up another 30 star gems right here. This is super, super nice. If you still need Genesis points, you can also exchange a bunch of Genesis points over here as well.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.